Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for subscribing and stopping by. If you are still new, please hit the like button and subscribe for more updates. I have created this short video to discuss with you how financial scammers lure you into their fishing net. I've been a victim of financial scams, and I don't want that to happen to you in 2021. You don't need to be a victim of financial scams. Here are 4 red flags that if you come across, know that you are now dealing with financial scams. And the only option that will be left is to run with your money and never look back. Don't even hesitate for a second. Number 1 red flag: when you are promised exorbitant returns. Returns that are too good to be true. In investment, we say high risk, high return. But nowadays, because many people are concentrating on becoming rich quickly, scammers are using this tool in order to lure us. They are playing with numbers. They are playing with figures. They come to us and say, invest your money and you get as much as more than 1,000% return. $200 will bring 7,500 in 3 days' time, in 7 days' time. How is that possible? Even professional managers, professional investors are striving to get as much as 10% averagely, yearly. What about 3 days? What about 7 days? If this happens to you, know that you are now dealing with financial scammers. Let's not be greedy, and let's not just be taken because we need to get rich quickly. We should overly protect our money. Number 2, know that you are not dealing with financial scammers when they come to you and promise you constant returns. With investment, there comes risk. And with risk, there's a possibility that you may win and there's a possibility that you may lose. There is no way one can promise you constant returns each and every interval. Let's say, for example, they are saying each and every after 3 days you are going to take home 7,500 from your 200 worth of investment. How is that possible? Days are not the same. So do months. Investment fluctuates. Let's take, for example, you are an owner of a tuck shop or a bottle store. Would that be normal to say each and every day you are taking home 7,000? Monday 7,000, Tuesday 7,000, Wednesday 7,000, up to Saturday or Sunday. Days are not the same. Investment fluctuates and oscillates. When this happens to you, you should have a critical thinking. You should flash back and know that you are now dealing with financial scammers. You don't need to expose yourself to them. You don't need to give them your money. You need to protect your money. Number 3, know that you are now dealing with financial scammers when they explain to you secretive, sophisticated strategies of their investment. How can someone who wants you to trust them with your money explain some sophisticated strategies that they even are failing to explain? As an investor, you should know that these people who I'm giving my money invest in such a way, either they are using passive strategies or they are using active strategies. How can they fail to explain their investment strategies? In most cases, they try to explain and they try to say, we have got a professional investor back at our office. He uses strategies to invest your money, and these strategies will always win. There's no way an investment strategy will always beat the market. You should know that. When someone comes to you and say they will always win, their investment will always come positive. Realize that you are now dealing with financial scammers. They just want to use what they call a yes theory. They want to lure you to give them your money. They want to lure you so that you hand in your money, and after you hand in your money, you won't hear from them again. You should know that these are scammers and protect your money. Number 4, know that you are now dealing with financial scammers when their way of holding meetings are unprofessional. It is true that social media has become the way of living for most of us, but they consistently use social media as a way of communication. They don't want to meet. They don't have a brick and mortar office. How exactly will you find them, assuming that things gone the other way around? Yeah, social media is a way to go. But if their way of holding meetings is always social media, it becomes questionable. You should meet, you should do video calls in order for you to know each other, and there should be agreements signed pertaining to obligations. What exactly are they being obliged to do with your money, and what exactly as an investor your obligation to them? If they are always doing unprofessional things, number one, they don't want to meet. Number two, they don't want to exactly address where their brick and mortar office is. And number three, if you ask them historically, how have they been doing, they start to beat by the bush. Know that you are now dealing with financial scammers. In a summary, these are some of the ways that financial scammers use to lure us in order to take advantage of us. Overly consistent returns, exorbitant returns, holding meetings unprofessionally. When these things happens to you, know that you are now dealing with financial scammers. And no one, take note, no one ever beat the market continuously. If someone promising you more than 1,000% returns in 3 days, in 7 days time, in 10 days time, how is that possible? Along this investment universe, there's no such thing like that. Even professional investors are striving to get as much as 10% returns yearly. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have hit a like and subscribe. Until tomorrow.